bow for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy.
Hey y'all, welcome to Copenhagen, Denmark. I literally got off the train, got to the hotel. I'm staying at the Moxie Copenhagen, and Moxie's, if you don't know, it's a Marriott brand, but they are pretty standard in terms of like how they do their rooms and stuff. So I could do literally like a quick, hey, this is what it is, but all of them are pretty much the same, and I've stayed at multiple Moxies all around the world. But yeah, safely in my room, and honestly, I just want to refresh a little bit, and then I'm definitely heading out later on to get something to eat. For right now, I'm okay. Oh, and this was here waiting for me from the general manager and the Moxie crew. Super cute personalized note, because y'all know your girl is a Marriott girl through and through. So they left these they gave me the water at check-in, but they left like 2 Pepsis for me. Looks like some chocolate and like some chips. And yeah, they are Denmark chips, y'all. So I am actually looking forward to this. The little things like this is what, like, you know, makes me smile. Let me see where this was made, if I could see it real quick. Oh yeah, also made in Denmark. Super cool. All right, so as I said, pretty standard for all Moxies. And they don't really do like any like closets and all that stuff. This is how it normally is. And then there's like ironing rooms on like each floor. Normally they have multiple. So I have a queen bed, TV there. Those are the snacks that I just showed y'all. Well, I'll include the clip now. Mirror here, and then once I turn here, this is where the bathroom is at. So that's the bathroom. And yeah, that's it. One of the things that I realized I also don't really show y'all on camera, but I talk about it all the time when it comes to like safety, is my carbon monoxide alarm. So I travel with this everywhere I go, and once I get into the room, it's one of the first things that I do is plug this up and, you know, check for the carbon monoxide levels. So I'm about to do that now, and I guess I'll just like show y'all a little bit. We all good. Y'all, change of plans. I here looking for my AirPods, gone to find my feature, gone to the find my phone app, and when my AirPods saying that it at the central station. I literally was about to leave to go for dinner, and I'd always bring my AirPods, you know, sometimes to have at least one in to listen to like directions, because obviously I just got here, so I'm not, you know, familiar yet. No AirPods, so I'm literally trying to go back to the station now to see if I will be able to retrieve them. I'm gonna try like some type of like lost and found or something, but yeah, we'll see. Kill my whole night. All right, y'all, I went to the train station. No luck there. They said that their lost and found also closes at like, I think 6 or something like that. So if I do need to like, you know, like come back, I mean, at this point I can just take the L. I did also try to go to the place that I was going to for dinner. It's actually an African spot that I wanted to try the food there, but by the time I got there, they were literally closing in like 25 minutes, so they weren't taking anybody else for dinner, so they were already closing up. So I just walked in the area, tried to find somewhere that was open so I could get at least, so I could get like a quick bite to eat, because now I'm starving. So I pulled up on a place, they were selling like pizza. I got 2 big slices and a soda. I think I found the Fanta that I had in Sweden, because I saw the name exotic on the Fanta can, but a Fanta can is like a lime green. Anyways, I am waiting for the bus now. I'm going to just head back to the hotel. Good morning, y'all. It's another day in Copenhagen and I'm about to get my day started. So, false alarm on the AirPods, y'all. They were in a secret compartment that I completely forgot about. So I found them once I got back home. But yeah, I'm about to get my day started and I'm heading to either the bus or the train station to get to my first tour. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was so like bummed out last night thinking that I lost my AirPods. So I took the train this morning and the metro and I got here successfully. I'm about to start my biking tour around Copenhagen and of course we're gonna be eating today. Y'all know I love food, so yeah. Food tour and a bike tour all in one. So let's go. All right, y'all, got my bike. I'm gonna get a basket so I can put my bag in the front, but ready to go. Y'all, they take biking here very seriously. This literally reminded me of Amsterdam. No joke. I remember when I went to Amsterdam, make sure you stay out of them poor bike lane. They got signals for the bikes and all of that. All right, we're about to go. It's the tallest tower in the city. First stop is trying the Danish hot dogs. Want to see how they compare to the ones in Iceland. Yeah, the ones in Iceland. Because how he explained it, it seems similar. So we're getting a classic, but we're getting all the Danish favorites on top. Alright, let's try it.
And for a while it became bigger than the actual place because it was the only place you could buy it legally, I guess. Because they had, the police weren't allowed in, you could freely sell them on the street or British street. Because you could make a lot of money to get
Pretty good.
bad people. Part of either side. However, they knew the Nazis were going to come here. And the reason for that is because of where Copenhagen is located and Denmark is located. You can access Copenhagen and other parts of Denmark via the North and the Baltic Sea. So, because they knew the Nazis were coming here, especially with their anti-Semitic ideologies, they got as many Jewish people from their community onto fishing boats. They send them to neutral Sweden and they save thousands of lives that way. So non-alcoholic beers here, almost like...
Alright, we're at our next stop. It is called Mikkeller and Friends, I think. I don't know if my pronunciation is right. But we're gonna be trying some local, like there. They also have non-alcoholic beverages, you know, as well. Alright, y'all, so I got a passion fruit beer. It's like 6.6% alcohol. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. Hi.
You know what day it is today? You know what day it is today?
No. Funky Tuesday. That was so random. Alright, I'm opening. Let's see. This is pretty good. This is a pretty nice food hall. So he said we could just walk around for a few minutes and check it out. So yeah, just kind of do that. He did say that's a lot of like butchers and things over here. Oh, what's this? Like some type of fry or something. And outside they have produce, y'all. Look at all of this fresh produce. Wow. They have plants as well. So you could buy what you need to plant in your backyard. Oh my god, look at orange tree. So y'all could come and buy. If only you could bring this back to the US. And there's a bunch of stuff in there. Wow. Yeah, the weather is so perfect today in Copenhagen. Like couldn't ask for any better weather, honestly. I had to even take off one of my jackets because I was hot. All right, so the next thing we're trying is from Boutique Fisk. And it's like a fish cake on like rye bread. This is obviously like red onions. And I'm not sure what the side is. Probably some type of like egg salad or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try this next. Y'all, there's no egg in here.
Oh, there is eggs when you make it.
Oh, but yeah, it looked like, I thought there were eggs in, okay.
No.
So it's like a tartar sauce?
Yeah, tartar sauce.
It's similar, yeah.
Okay.
But so is this.
Yeah.
This is made with mayonnaise too. Mayonnaise has eggs in it. Right, but she was thinking it looked
Like,
scrambled.
yeah, like eggs inside. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, like an egg salad. Thank you. All right, let's try it.
It's so expensive compared to
Yeah, they have definitely increased the size that's available on your phone.
Yeah.
you get a lot of
64.
64. I think
Okay. Yeah, mine is, I think it's 1 or 2 terabytes. My internal like storage. And then I back up everything on an external hard drive.
yeah.
So,
which is technically not allowed.
all right, so I squeezed the line, y'all. And let's see this fish cake.
It's like it's an unwritten rule thing. Then you've got
Interesting.
they're just such a great way of doing it because then you don't have the risk of someone
Try
stealing.
this little sauce.
I've not had my boat quite stolen. I've never seen anyone steal anything until last week. Someone tried to steal.
So we have one more stop in the food hall, and we're gonna be trying like some chocolates, he said. I think there's like 2 different kinds, but yeah, I'm not the biggest chocolate person, but of course I'll try it. Try it for the plot.
You have to tell us.
Around Capri.
Ooh.
Which one is the butterfly one?
Oh, that's pretty good. Dark chocolate. Y'all, that white chocolate was so good. I definitely prefer it compared to the dark chocolate. I am more of a white chocolate person. If I do have to try chocolate, that was really good. All right, I got the name for you guys. Here it is. And then they have it cut up for us, like for samples. But this is the chocolate here. You know what's also good about biking? This is good exercise too. What's that? This is the same metro station that I came off when I was walking to the place. You guys will see that, yeah. The bike lanes have signals as well. Okay, we made it to our next stop, and we're actually being seated outside, and the Royal Guard is supposed to be like passing this street. So I'm like, yes, I'm so glad that we're outside so we can see you know, like the match. It looks like they're late though, so we're
Matching mats and I'll shake my hand in there. It's a bit that way.
yeah. So I see the rye bread.
Yeah, that's hopeful, but this one is with potato, and this one other is with curry marinated herring.
The herring, that's what it is. Okay, so the herring is on this one. This one is with potatoes.
Yeah.
All right, it looks good. Yeah, we're gonna be drunk after this tour. This is cheers 40%. Cheers. 40%. I got hold on this one. Let me hold on.
Oh man.
Ooh.
And I want to get vlogged too.
Right, I'm like, we can't be wobbling on the bikes now. Skull. Ooh.
You did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Down the hatch.
Okay. So I'm going to try the herring, and the herring does have like curry. This, I'm not really the biggest fan of this. It just tastes like plain. I don't really taste anything much. The potato is like cold, so I wasn't really expecting that. But let's try the herring, and there's like curry there.
Does anyone remember that we ate a hot dog to start this?
You just read my mind. I was cataloging.
Yeah, like all the things we had. Yeah.
Seems like so long ago.
I know. I wonder how like far we are from that area. I'm gonna try to get it with like a little tomato, you know,
Yeah.
to get the whole flavor, and the little red onions, and looks like some type of peas. Y'all, I have no idea.
Oh,
okay?
these are capers.
Capers.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like a kind of briny with a little vinegary taste.
Okay.
They would be good with the potato, I think. to
Yeah,
have
they
some
would.
nice
Okay.
sauce flavor.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Let's try it. Mm. The herring is not bad.
It's more special than the potato.
You could taste the curry. Yeah, I definitely prefer the herring over the potato one. The royal guard is passing, and when they have the whole band, it means that the king is in town. They're coming down. So only men right now can serve in the National Guard, but I think Luke said 2027 they're going to be allowing women, and they are between like age 18 to 21. There they are, y'all. They're coming. Get out of the way. Super cool, y'all. So now we're going back on our bikes, and I think we have maybe 1 or 2 more stops. I have no idea, but let's see. Wow, look at this. Frederick, I think, is the name.
Yeah.
Church? Yeah. It's pretty.
Christiania, which was the first building, the first palace we saw today. Remember right at the beginning?
Yep.
So the reason they moved them here was because of the big fire.
So the royal family lives here.
They kept burning it down. So when they moved it, so there was no food. It's pretty much just
cardamom. Danish pastries.
They moved here in the 1700s. This is the guy that moved it. They were lived in by private families. He did the respectful thing. He came over, he knocked on the doors and went, "Get out." You couldn't say no to the king. So when they moved here, he wanted this sculpture here. He said to the artist 2 things you do not say to any contractor, and one of those is, "I don't care how much it costs, and I don't care how long it takes to build." Okay? For her to do that, she's very well respected by the Danish people. The king himself, he's not that popular just yet, not because of what he's done, but because he's only been king for a short.
Alright, y'all, wrapped up the bike and food tour. That was definitely a great experience and a great intro to Copenhagen. So we actually rode over this bridge, and when you see pictures of like Denmark, you normally see this area here because it is definitely a landmark. But when we rode over here, I was like, yeah, it's definitely giving Amsterdam. Look at the canal and the bridge. Look at this. Postcard, and I'm getting some magnets. 3 for like 100 Danish kroner. And then they have like some shot glasses. Purple is my favorite color, so I'm liking this one here. But I'm still looking through to see which one I'll get. I actually like this one too, that blue. First, I use my child swap debit card to do withdrawals when I'm traveling abroad. They don't charge like any of the fees. They do reimburse you like every month for any ATM fees that you incur. There it is. All right, got it. So that's how I withdraw to get cash. The ATM didn't ask me, but whenever it asks you if you want to accept or decline like the currency conversion, always select decline. That one did not ask me, but if it did ask me, I would have clicked decline. But so I got my 100 Danish krona, and I'm probably gonna use some of it. Obviously, it is valid money. Y'all, I'm in the DJI store checking out the Osmo Pocket 3 that everybody is raving about in the creator world. And this is actually pretty nice. Like, I might have to splurge on this next. Y'all know I bought my camera like this year, but this bad boy here is nice. Made it in here, but they said that the other location is where you could do like customizations. But this is really, really cool. Like, these Legos are nuts. Look at this one, what they have. Oh my god. So I just came out the Lego store. I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna go to the other location that she was talking about tomorrow, because I'm already going there, because it's like a whole like amusement park. Like, they have like a Christmas market and all that. So I already planned to go there like tomorrow. So I'm going to just go to the Lego location there and probably do like the whole customization thing. They do still have like an area in the back where you could like do like kind of like, yeah, build like your own little Lego, but they don't have like the machine here. That's what the Tivoli location has. But yeah, that was actually still super cool. The metro station in Copenhagen are nice, like they nice. While I wait here for the bus, I do recommend that you guys download the DOT app for Denmark and literally just get the city pass. Once you're pretty much in the tourist areas, you can get like a 96-hour city pass for about like 39.40 USD. So that's what I did, so I could be able to just be on the buses, the metro, and the trains, all of that. Obviously, you would just select how many days you're going to be here for, and then you can pay everything in the app. Super easy. So that is what I did once I got in last night out in Copenhagen. I am actually going to be going to the place that I was trying to go to last night when I had my mini almost meltdown for the AirPods that I actually did not lose. Yeah, gonna try this again. So I am about to leave the hotel now, sticking with like my all black for a dinner. I just need to put on my shoes real quick, but I'm gonna put my jacket like over this. It's not too cold, so I'm gonna kind of wing it, for the plot, with like just like my long kind of like trench coat type jacket. Hopefully I'm not freezing. All Alright, y'all, it was definitely not meant to be. This is the second time I've been trying to go to eat at this place, and it just does not work out. So apparently, like, their kitchen ended up closing like early, and I'm like, well, why are y'all still open? And like, I didn't see anything on their social media or anything, but it's okay. I'm already dressed, I'm out, and I'm hungry. So I walked and I found a restaurant that's open, and yeah, I'm gonna have me some dinner and a cocktail. Okay, it's such a cute place, y'all. And they also have outdoor seating, but I definitely was not trying to do that tonight. Like, you see they have the fire and stuff. I just made it home and I am going to get on ready. I realized that I never like, because I'm not like the biggest like makeup girly and all of that stuff, so I never do like get ready with me type of things when I travel, because sometimes I just don't even want to wear makeup. I did put it on tonight, but honestly, I keep it pretty easy when I am taking off makeup. I had a good night. I'm glad that I went out somewhere. I also like stumbled across this karaoke spot. I didn't participate. I was literally just listening in from nearby. But yeah, it was good to just be out and all of that. And the people were really nice at the restaurant. The food was good. Honestly, I should have not ordered that Caesar salad. I thought it would have been like a starter, but that was like technically like its own like meal. Because even when I looked at the receipt, like the price was the price that I paid for like my burger and fries, which was nuts. But it's all right. It was just funny to me, like once I saw the receipt and I was like, oh, this was the same price. But it was good, and as I said, I had a really good night. So yeah, I'm going to finish getting myself ready for bed, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Toodles.
And it's not even because there's like loads of towers either. It's more because the buildings around the towers are very low, and it makes the towers stand out on the skyline. Do you have any Danish kings off the top of your head? You know this one? King Harold, Bluetooth. Very safe from your mobile phone. Bluetooth technology, right, is technically a Scandinavian invention, right? Couple of Swedes. A couple of blokes at a company called Ericsson. They have this new form of wireless communication. They want to give it a catchy name, and one of them happened to really, he was a history buff, and he happened to be reading this book about this Danish king. Bluetooth, he was the son of Gorm the Old. You know, the Danish royal family is the longest lineage of royalty in the world, and Bluetooth brought the tribes of Scandinavia together and declared that Denmark was a Christian nation. And that's the reason that the symbol for Bluetooth is actually Viking runes. It's Viking letters, one on top of the other. It's an H for Harold and a B for...
Hey y'all, good morning from Copenhagen. I am actually here on a walking tour, so doing like a, you know, historical sites tour today, learning a little bit more about Copenhagen and Denmark. I'm not sure how many clips I'm gonna get, but I'm definitely taking in all the history. The guide is really amazing so far. Yeah, so you could do like these free walking tours and give like a tip at the end, which is yeah, super cool.
A lot of people ask me about the horses, the statues, because of the way the horse is standing. Have you heard about this? I mean, you're giving a look there. Have you talked about that? It's not...
There they are again, y'all. But see, they don't have the full band today. So I'm glad I saw it yesterday. the royal guest.
New Square. This is Nyhavn, New Harbour. And it's called...
So we are in the area that I was in yesterday. I cannot pronounce it still, y'all. But he's just giving more history about like the harbor and like basically what they tried to do in this area. Previously was considered as like red light district, and there were like brothels and all of that stuff. But the government wanted to rejuvenate the place and, you know, bring in like the restaurants and more things for people to do here. So this is the official changing of the gads. The new guards are in. Hey y'all, checking back in. I wrapped up the walking tour and honestly it was a great tour. I'm actually going to be doing another tour with them the next like hour or so. We're going to be going to a place that's like known as like a hippie town. It's a very popular place for people to kind of like check out. It's not too far outside of the city, so I'm gonna just go with them because I'm like, sure, why not? I did leave my afternoon pretty open. So for the like tips and donations, these are free walking tours, and at the end you would just pay, you know, what you think, basically to give them like a donation. It is recommended at least about maybe 100-150 Danish kroner. They did take CAD, so if you want to do like tap and pay, they do accept that as well. And then of course Danish kroner, you can pay in cash. So I used my CAD and just, you know, did that. You guys know that I got cash yesterday. I did use some of it this morning to grab a quick bite to eat while on the tour. So right now I'm just sitting outside the Swedish embassy. We passed by here earlier. I still have a little bit of time until the next tour, so I'm probably gonna try to find like some type of cafe or something to probably get like a hot chocolate and just to warm up, and then I'll be going on the next tour. Tour has started. We're on this bridge and they said that it's a useless bridge.
The state realized 1,000 people were suddenly living out there. They understood it was getting winter. So they said, for now, you get to stay here. Spring comes around, we'll try and rehouse you somewhere. But they had a good old time. They loved the area, they loved Christiania, and they kept rejecting every single offer the state gave them. 2 years in, a few of them, they contacted a few lawyers who confirmed if you lived in a place for more than 2 years in Denmark, you can prove so, you legally have squatters' rights. 1975 comes around and we now have a far left government, and our new prime minister was asked about Christiania. How do you see Christiania? And he said, I see it as a social experiment. Whatever they succeed on, I can amplify on a state level. He let them do their own thing and all hell broke loose. Particularly the love of drugs, marijuana, mushrooms, acid, late 70s, heroin. Heroin, it's the one single word I can't say in English. Heroin. Difficult to say, easy to take.
Your best joke so far.
There you go. Other buildings on the other side is Christiania.
We're gonna walk inside. You're gonna find that Christiania looks very, very small. It's a 30 football field large area.
Oh wow.
I'm only gonna see you and meet you and take you to the central parts, the touristy parts. But straight ahead you can find a red brick building. That's the former officer school.
We made it inside Christiania. Tons of street art. Final stop is just at this bar inside of Christiania called Nemo Bar. So that was a super interesting tour. The area was really known for like the all-new GS, and there were like gangs and all these different things as well. And it was so strange that maybe, let's say 6 months ago or like a year ago, they said that it just wasn't really the safest place to come. There's about like 700 adults and like 300 kids living there. And there's like 3 different ways that you could basically become like a citizen of the town of Christiania. I feel like it's interesting. If you have time, you might want to just jump on the free walking tour. And as I said, it does go by donations. I feel like I definitely learned something. The artwork in there is pretty dope. Tried to get like a few clips to show you guys, but I honestly just did not vlog that much at all of the tour. But yeah, it is, you know, a different experience. And I felt like I did learn a lot. It lasted about like an hour and 15 minutes or so. Probably about like an hour and 15 minutes. But anyways, I am here at the bus stop now. I am waiting for the bus because I am hungry at this point. I'm like, I need some food. Good morning, y'all. It is my final day in Copenhagen and I need to catch y'all up from yesterday because I know I said I was going to this Jamaican place to try to get some food. Y'all, I completely forgot that this is just a bar, so they had no food. I was literally on edge last night, so I didn't even vlog, but he did recommend the same African place that I've been trying to go to for the previous 2 nights. But I finally was able to make it, and I just want to say the 3rd time is the charm. That food was so good. I'm obviously going to show you guys what I got for dinner, but I highly recommend. I know like I wasn't able to go the first night and second night. Finally on that 3rd night I was able to go, and I guess it just ended up working out that way. The food was scrumptious, delicious. Yeah, so I am going to be starting my day. Today is actually very wet and rainy. I'm so glad that I'm going to be inside today. I'm actually already here a bit early, but I wanted to make sure that I don't like miss the class, because he was saying something about like the address was showing up wrong on Google Maps or something, and I was like, I cannot take the chance. It is my final day and I am actually going to be doing a Danish pastry making class. You guys know the Danish love their pastries, so I thought, why not try to learn how to make them? So yeah, I'm excited for today. It is my final day, so let's go.
Curd it, we're going to put some almond cream and we're going to bread it. And And normally you put pecan nuts on the top, and today we're not going to use pecan nuts, we're going to use almond. We're going to make a variation of this one. You don't have to buy this one. And so these tools, normally in France we call it a bicyclette, so I just call it a bicycle during the class. And it's a small one with only 4 wheels, and you've got a small screw, and when you're going to screw it, so this is the maximum.
So we just did 2 sets of doughs. One was like a square, the other one was like rectangle.
So yes, everybody's ready. So let's continue. I'm going to show the works. But if it's missing just one, I'm going to stretch a bit this one, put it in the center, overlap and press. And same things for this corner, stretch a little bit, center it, overlap and press. And when you finish, you're going to take your finger, you're going to press 5-6 times in the center.
Making the second one now. That's like the one that looks like a fish, but not really. You have to like, I'll show you guys at the end, but I'm about to do that one. Currently learning like different baking techniques, so we're like squaring up the butter right now. This is cool, but it's kind of difficult. We were ponging and everything. Alright, he wanted a lot of cream on this. He said you're not gonna get any friends if you have a little bit in your Danish pastries. This one have like almonds on top. These are obviously the cinnamon rolls, and I forgot what these are called, but that's with all the seeds.
Now the packing bag is the last tray out. We're going to continue with the second batch, and you're going to get 9 layers of butter. And then you have to wait 1 hour, and then you can do it one more time. So roll it again, fold it in 3, you're going to get 27 layers of butter.
All right, y'all. I packed up the rest of my pastries. They're all done. This was excellent, super cool. I just wrapped up eating, and the food was actually pretty tasty. To me, it was a small serving. Like, I'm not like hungry obviously because I just ate, but I could have definitely done with having more food. It didn't look like the most appetizing, but it actually was tasty. They had like the cucumber like side salad kind of thing, and then it was like a pork tenderloin. They love their rye bread here. I literally already concluded that on like my second day. So it was served like on a rye bread, and then it also had the cucumber, I think with some tomatoes as a side, and then it was a bunch of onions on the top. So definitely, if you're not like the biggest like onion person, that wouldn't be a good dish for you. But yeah, it was actually tasty. So now, before I lose sunlight, I'm gonna try to get a few pictures, and then I'm gonna be heading home. Welcome to Tivoli. Hey y'all, it's my final night, as I told you guys, and I am here in Tivoli, which is the second oldest theme park in the world. This theme park is actually where Walt Disney got some of their inspiration from, and as I walked in, I was like, I could see it. Like, this is a massive theme park, amusement park, whatever you want to call it. So many different rides. You could pay to just enter, and then if you want to go on just like specific rides, you can pay at the rides, or you could do like the unlimited pass just to come in without paying for any rides. It's about like 25 USD. So yeah, I'm planning to, walk around, see if I'm interested in maybe like 1 or 2 rides. I'm not the biggest theme park person in terms of like riding rides. Definitely had to make sure that I actually step foot in here to be like, I came to Tivoli, okay? But yeah, it's definitely giving a good vibe so far. So we'll see what I get into, but I'll show you guys some clips of the places. Y'all, them people were just there balling out on this roller coaster. Not me and this. No, no, no. Can't walk, can't walk. I am a chicken. It's crazy because I could like do hang gliding and I don't mind trying skydiving and these kind of things, but roller coasters like these is where I draw the line. Yo, why I feel like a chicken for these rides? Like, I feel like I need to go on one like the horsey spin around baby rides. What in the world is this? No, 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 no. They're joking. See, if this the drop down fast, I can't do it. No, 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 no. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh my god, no. This is the name of this right here. Oh. Yeah, I think it'll literally be swinging them. No, man, what is this? Okay, maybe I could do this one. What y'all think? Or is it speed up or something, I guess. Okay, this one ain't too bad. So this is like a firefly installation. They still have a whole bunch of things over on that side as well. I've just been kind of walking around. Look at this ship, y'all. This is cool. Look what I found, or look who I found. They're just chilling. No, that should be it. Thank you. This hot chocolate is nice and rich and definitely already warming me up. So I'm walking through over here. Definitely more rides. And it looks like they have restaurants in here as well. Alright y'all, my final activity while in Copenhagen. I am going up the elevator in the Lego store. This is the one by Tivoli. So that's what I was telling you guys the other day, that I'm just gonna wait till I go to Tivoli because I knew that it was like right next door. So yeah, I'm gonna try to like do like the build my little Lego customization, and yeah. I don't like that I have to hold on this elevator button. So you can start looking for the clothes. I was trying to find something purple or like with like travel. Oh, I like that. The I love CPH. Okay, y'all, so I kind of want to put something like TWN on it. So that's what I'm like typing in here, but I need to change this font and like the color or something. So let's see. Oh Lord, you can do the back as well. Okay, let me see if I could find like a travel, like a plane. I don't know. got my customized. So this is like the nameplate, so I gotta take that off. Got my TWN at the back. Of course y'all can't see it because it's flipped around, but
How many you guys get?
alright, so y'all see my shirt. Y'all, the hair is taking me the longest because I found this one in like the brown, but I'm looking for it in the black because it looks better with like my fit. But we need more diversity, okay, with the hairstyles. Y'all, so this is my final Lego. So I stuck with the hair because they actually don't have the same type of hair in black. I told them they need some diversity, like, you know, I'm a curly hair girl, like add some more. But I put like a pie in my hand. Your girl like food, so why not? All right, y'all, that is a wrap. I'm all done. I hate that they have 6+ right here on the front. To me, that should be like on the side or something. But I'm all done.